places, Finn. I'm playing. Don't bother me.
I guess that means no. By the righteous path? What happened to you? You look as if you've met the fever. Well, there could be many causes. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Oh, so now we're brewing potions for complete strangers.
Well, if the strangers are about to die of fever, then yes. There was that oath we swore once, remember? To help the afflicted, to...
Whatever.
Thank you. Gruntroods, Gruntroods. Ah, here we go. So, let's see. Sheer cap, some water. Ha! Done. I can't make any promises,
Shit.
but...
Finn! The still!
Explode. Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh, no! Oh, sod it!
Finn, do I really have to watch every step you take? That was a fucking close call.
Hey, I'm sorry, all right. We'll pick up a new one in Ark.
Yeah, and you're paying for it. Here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day isn't getting any better. Here, drink this. See? You already look a lot better. Still, you should let a priest take a look at that fever as soon as possible. What? You mean the still? Bad quality. And too much heat, I'd wager. Explosion. I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalleries. Died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha. Look, I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Wait a second. What was that? I could have sworn I saw something moving over there. Oh shit!
What the? Carbos!
They've hit me, Finn. Those bastards. They've hit me.
Carbos, do something, damn it! Do something!
Now look at that. Our mysterious survivor has awoken. Jaspar Matumiel Delveric. Jaspar for short. And you, my friend, are at my very own campsite. Before you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary. The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into the thicket. Most of your injuries are only superficial, but your fever, well, that's a different story. I was on the perimeter, and no, I didn't help, for two reasons. One, I was outnumbered. I wish I had a more heroic answer, but quite a lot, actually. You're suffering from Arcanist's fever. Honestly, I'm surprised the old apothecarius didn't see that. Let me guess, you're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the bar. You're unusually strong, you have reflexes like a cat, and drinking potions or any kind of magically infused substance. Well then, congratulations. Your magical talent just blossomed. Put simply, the fever is a result of your body not being able to cope with it. That's not much of a problem for now, but if you don't let an Arcanist treat you sometime soon, contain it, not cure it. From here on out, you're always going to be a little more sensitive than someone without magical gifts. But that's tolerable compared to what your magic will allow you to do. Prone to certain conditions. As I said, your fever will get worse if you drink healing potions, but you'll also be a lot more susceptible. Also, you should be very cautious of areas with magical contamination, such as Thalgard in the east. At first, diffuse headaches, general unease. Later on, your eyesight will blur, your limbs will grow weak, and you'll get a maddening itch all over your body. Yes, it can kill you. Everything has its price, as the wise hermit likes to say. And an Orbaya is basically a giant undead version of yourself with tumors and pus all over your body. Well, there's ambrosia, but for an uncontained. Later, you can drink it whenever the fever gets worse. The stuff looks and tastes like undead sweat and is bloody expensive, but it's the only thing that really helps. You have visions? Not that I know of. The only visions I've ever had are those that come along with a good pipe of peaceweed. You know what? As I said, someone needs... But in return, I want you to tell me everything. What did you do in that temple? And what's the story with those... I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you, and that intrigues me. Well, then, the stage is yours. I see. My condolences for your loss. So, let me summarize. You somehow survived getting thrown into the open sea, and while you were half dead, had this dream in which you saw burnt bodies and a... And you also said that your magic didn't develop gradually, as it usually does, but all at once, right? Well, that's quite the story. I guess you know how absurd it sounds, but for some reason, I believe you. All right, it's settled then. I'll introduce you to my employer and ask... Before we leave, however, there's something else I need to take care of, and I could use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can make for Ark. Ark? The capital of this country? Walls high as towers of iron-hard stone rest alone in the mountains in... You're going to see it soon. Up to you. But without me accompanying you, the guards won't let you into the Sun Temple in Ark. And that's the only place you can get your fever treated. Splendid. You'll need some information before you can help me, though. I take it the fact that Vin has seen better times hasn't eluded your attention, has it? For the last 2 years, there have been wars and unrest everywhere. And even though in Enderal there's officially peace, there are peculiar things happening here, too. Normally docile animals and Vatir attacking wanderers in the open. The dead awakening in hordes. It's unsettling, to say the least. The strangest thing, however, is the Red Madness. Yeah, the rumors. I've heard them too. And I couldn't... As I said, maybe. If you ask me, the Lightborn were never more than imposters anyway. False gods. Well, they usually leave the thinking to their holy order. And they, of course, deny it. But as much as I hate to say it, maybe it's better this way, at least for now. A spiritual... Oh, I'm hardly representative. I've seen that a long life and the false deity theory... Seriously, say the Lightborn really are as mighty as the Revelation says. No. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings. Splendid, but we digress. Yeah. It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their mind. He was drunk, but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like "Fear the light" while he was doing it. Or a young woman. Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now, the fact that the afflicted's eyes glow red while they go rampant has made people call the disease. Thing is, some weeks ago it happened again. Only this time it was a teacher who instructs the novices aspiring to become keepers. His name was Yarrow. a man with more than 60 winters on his back. Well, according to the sole survivor, he entered the teaching room that day as usual. He gave a strange kind of speech where he kept going on about... Then his eyes started glowing, he locked the door, and blew himself up in a magical explosion. Yes, it is. I'm not one for vows and austerity. My specialty is recovering lost things. Treasures, tomes, memories, and the like. And the Order hired me to do just that. They want to know how a man like Yarrow could fall victim to, and thus if there's something like a pattern to this malady. Doesn't matter. Yarrow grew up in a small village not far from here, and according to what I want your help with is finding clues as to why he did what he did. What do you think? Great. First of all, I want you to travel to Riverville and talk to an old man named Alfred, a childhood friend of Yarrow's. Ask him. Secondly, a farm boy told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the sea during his last visit there. The winds have been blowing inland the last couple of... I myself will take a look at the house. And here. This is a map of the region. So, unless there's any... Just meet me at the farm when you're done. Huh? Huh. Well observed. Yes, I am indeed sublime by my path, but please, just ignore that, will you? I'm not a big fan of titles. Treasure hunter. But let's just say, I help people to fulfill certain materialistic desires of theirs, just like the holy warden who brings back the lost shoe to the maiden. Only the maiden pays me to do it. And I have a more flexible conscience, so to speak. You do? That's good. But let's save the socializing for later, okay? Usually I am always in for a good talk, but for now let's focus on the mission. Huh?
Ugh!